Hi, I'm Bookbird, and I think I have Cosmere fatigue. I feel like I might not be the only one, which is why I decided to make this. Get your drink and cheers. Let's talk about Cosmere fatigue. Let me preface and lay out some things before we get into my little ramble. I did not fully enjoy Wind and Truth. I was one that didn't. It took me a while to even get through the book. I had to completely wait until there was an audiobook on Libby for me to get through it even faster. So that's point one. And also, I don't claim to be all knowledgeable about Cosmere specific things. I know surface level how each planet of each of Sanderson's books are connected. I'm probably more in tune with spotting the Mistborn magic system. I still don't know the ins and outs of that and memorizing what metals do what, even though it's explained a million times in the books. Could I name that specific planet or map or whatever off the top of my head? No. It's Scadrial, you fake Sanderson fan. You're such a fake booktuber. With those things aside, I started reading Isles of the Emberdark, and I have read about 30%, and it's already forcing me to work to remember and pull out of my memory all of these books that I've read, recollect on the Cosmere and other books, what certain Easter eggs mean in relation to what I've read previously, which could have been like 6 years ago, causing more brain power than just entertainment value. And I know some of you are gonna be like, but the title clearly states that it's a Cosmere novel. Why are you whining? And as I said before, I'm in no way like hating this book. I'm just having to expend energy that I don't want to at the moment to make the ties that I want to make. And for me personally, I think it's gotten to a point of too much in the like comic book pop culture space here on YouTube. There's a thing that they've coined the phrase of superhero fatigue, which is the Marvel DC movies and shows, and how the box office is kind of dwindling on those movies because of streaming services having these side projects that are about these specific superheroes that then tie into this movie that's coming out in a couple months. And people don't want to do the homework to understand before they're going in to see this movie, especially when directors say that you're gonna need to watch this show that's on a streaming service before you even get to theaters, because otherwise you're missing key information. That's not something that people want to do. When they go to entertainment to relax, they don't want the homework of adding on extra things that maybe they don't really care as much about. Maybe they care about this specific superhero that's in this specific movie, but if they have to go back and watch She-Hulk because they need to understand something that connects, they're not gonna want to. So this is how I am sort of starting to feel about the Cosmere. Sure, you're able to skip some books supposedly, but I feel like now it's gotten to the point of you're missing out if you haven't read a specific thing that Sanderson has written, so that you can fully understand the connections and understand that you're like, oh, I think I saw that in whatever book. And then you also have to try and remember each individual magic system and how they can fit in. There's YouTube videos out there that explain all of this. Why don't you just watch one of them? Yes, I know that there are plenty of booktubers who break down each of these magic systems, each of these planets, each of the books and what Easter eggs from the Cosmere they have. But when I'm reading, it goes back to that homework thing. I shouldn't have to go to another piece of media to fully understand your built world. I should be able to either have fun making the connections on my own, or the connections need to be easier to make. And I think it's gotten to the point of relying on all these wonderful booktubers that do the work. It's like cheating off someone's homework. They did your homework for you, but you shouldn't have to do the homework. Why do you hate Sanderson so much? And then I was thinking even deeper on this topic, and if all of the current Sanderson works revolve around the Cosmere, where would his sales be if he published a non-Cosmere related book? I knew that he had a short story collection coming out this year, and after Wind and Truth, I kind of was like, oh, I'll maybe pick it up later. But then I looked into Tailored Realities, which releases next month in December, and all of the short stories are not Cosmere related, so I definitely will check that out. I'm probably gonna get it through the library, but I'd like to test and see his writing apart from the Cosmere, because his secret projects have all been slightly Cosmere connected. I don't think I felt it in Yumi as much. I would have to go back and reread it, but I'd like to see. And I also am only on book 7 for the Wheel of Time series, so I have not seen what he's done when he co-wrote those books. So let me know if that's something I should maybe check out if I'm feeling the Cosmere fatigue. To end this ramble, I want to ask you, are you feeling Cosmere fatigue? Are you kind of over everything in Sanderson's works connecting? Do you actually enjoy this Cosmere puzzle that you have to put together every time you read a Cosmere book by Sanderson? I would love to hear your opinion on Cosmere fatigue in the comment, and also subscribe for more book content from me. I just started this channel. And also give this video a like if you enjoyed this little yap session about the Cosmere. And if you like this character, let me know in the comments. I had fun with the sass. I think it comes out with this wig. So let me know if you enjoyed it. It was fun to be a sassy comments section.
But if I lay down and I play dead